Welcome, guys, to Rise and Shine movie news, and we got a lot. This is a DC edition, and it should be a Warner Brothers edition of movie news. Now we have a lot of DC to cover, and we also have Mad Max, and Mad Max. Just one Mad Max, actually. Good news, guys. If we saw Mad Max Fury Road, you already know that it's amazing and it's fucking awesome. Now, we wanted to know if they were going to make any more. I mean, it's done pretty good in the box office. Internationally, it's done really good. Of course, I knew Pitch Perfect would top it in this weekend's box office, but word of mouth really made it generate a little push, and I think it's going to generate more in the coming weeks. But let's get to basically the sequel. Is there going to be more Mad Max on the way? We know they had a canceled anime, which would have been awesome. I would have loved to watch that anime if they ever want to go back to that project. It would have been told the backstory of Furiosa, I believe. And then we have a Furiosa movie. They're planning on making a standalone Furiosa movie, and I am all for that. I love that character. I think she was the one that really stole the show in the film. So Furiosa, why not? But is there going to be any more? Is George Miller ready for more? And he took to Twitter, and this is what he said. Thanks for all the kind words written and said about the film. We had a lot of fun making it, and there's more Max to come. There's more Max to come, he stated. Now, take in mind, he's 70 years old. He's 70 years old, and this dude is ready. Like, he's ready to make more. This action-packed stuff. Take granted too. Well, I don't know, man. 70 years old. I mean, they better make this fast because I don't think. Clint Eastwood's like up there in age too. He's like almost 80 or whatever, and he's still making movies like that. But this should take a toll on George Miller. Film, going to the desert and doing all this scene, and I mean, it's just crazy that this guy is doing what he's doing at 70 years old in the specific genre he's doing. It's insane. So, good for George Miller. I would love. I mean, this was such an amazing movie. And Mad Max, all the Mad Max films, maybe the first one, not really. Third one had potential, but we all know George Miller's story on that. How he's half-hearted on that. Of course, Road Warrior was awesome. So I think he still could pull one more out and really just fucking make it super awesome. But I would like to see a couple more Mad Max films. I think this could be another trilogy in this franchise, but we'll see. I absolutely loved Mad Max Fury Road, so I want to see a little bit more. I would love to see also a Furiosa standalone film, and I would love for them to do the anime. I think the anime would be a great way to go as well. But that's about it with Mad Max news, honestly. Just gotta go watch it, man. Go watch it. This is a movie that deserves your money, honestly. I'm gonna go watch it 2 or 3 more times. I just absolutely loved this film. This film, by far, is probably the best film of the year for me. But I guess I would have to backtrack and look at all the films I've already seen. But so far, the only thing I could think of is Mad Max right now. I'm just still pumped from last Thursday's showing. So let's move on. It's the big news is that Doomsday will be in Batman v Superman. He will be a Darth Vader type villain in there. He'll be the Muscle. And this reported by Alberto Gonzalez, aka El Miami Bay. Something like that. Superhero News Scooper. Superhero News, I guess. He said that Doomsday was going to be in Batman v Superman, and he said that he got word of mouth and the designs, the footage and everything looks amazing. Most likely he will be a henchman of Lex Luthor, which my other news is going to cover that Lex Luthor indeed dons that kryptonite suit, that big-ass robotic suit. But Doomsday, man, if they do have Doomsday in here, I'm a little worried, but I'm also excited. Like, I really would love to see Doomsday in this film. That would be so beast. Like, I remember reading some comments below about this news, and then you can go to Cinema Blend. I'll have all the sources on my description box. I read a comment that basically what Marvel's lacking is villain, and for DC to bring in Doomsday, and if they stay true to that villain, even Lex Luthor, and they actually have a legit 2 villains, I mean, that they could get Marvel on that. But I'm excited for Doomsday because we all know the storyline that Doomsday is gets created. He kills Superman and he dies himself as well. I guess spoiler alert, whatever. But I don't think they're going to go that way anyway. I don't think they're going to go. I mean, this already looks like a film that's not going to. That's borrowing from the Dark Knight Returns, but also it seems like its own incarnation as well, story-wise, because it has so many people making cameos in here. We have Aquaman, we have Wonder Woman, we have Cyborg. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be short little cameos, but how big of a juicy role does Wonder Woman get? We've been getting photos of her costume, and what the hell is going on? Maybe she'll be banding together towards the end of this film to fight Doomsday, because Doomsday is just beast. Even Superman had just trouble fighting him, but Superman's going to deal with Batman, so it feels like there's a lot of things being thrown in this film. I mean, we've already said that it's too overpacked, so to include Doomsday, where does that stand? And of course, you had Lex Luthor coming in as well, if he's going to be donning that the Kryptonite type suit, and I'm assuming he's going to get it from Zod in his corpse, because that looks exactly like the Lex Luthor's suit that he wore. I just excuse me. I just think too much. Honestly, I'm a little worried. I am worried. Maybe they could pull it off. Maybe all these, it is just like little cameos for some of these, and like maybe Wonder Woman, it's not as big. Maybe those photos were for like her solo film. I don't know. Or maybe it could be a battle at the very end, and we could see like the trailer for that DC Online game. That was pretty dope, where Superman, Wonder Woman dies. Remember when the Joker? It seemed like a post-apocalyptic world, honestly. But yeah, just Spider-Man 3 might be Spider-Man 3. But but like I said, I love the fact that Doomsday would come into play, and then there's also rumors stating, well, if that means Doomsday comes in, does that mean Superman will die in the film? I don't think so. I don't think they would kill off the Man of Steel in his own damn sequel. But this is not really his sequel anymore. It's fucking Batman v Superman. It doesn't even feel like a Superman sequel. There's going to be honestly, with everything that's going on, unless this film is like 3 hours, I don't honestly think there's going to be too much character development for Clark, or maybe for Bruce. I think we get it, honestly, at this point, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little worried, but then I'm a little excited because Doomsday would come into play. And if they do kill off Superman, they do kill off Clark, that'd be pretty crazy. I guess that would lead into, Batman saying, I fucked up. We need to form a group. We need to make this Justice League of America. No. But yeah, so that could totally make sense. And a lot of people have speculated on that as well, so honestly, okay. Let's move on from Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, move on to basically Suicide Squad, Joker and Harley Quinn. Now I have a picture right in front of me, and then there's video going around of a certain scene where Joker and Harley Quinn are finally together. This picture has Margaret, what was her name? Margaret something? Pretty much Harley Quinn, Margaret Robbie, pointing her gun at Jared Leto's Joker, and basically they're having a little spat going on. And then you can also see the Joker's car, which his license plate says, ha 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 ha. Okay. The Joker has this like black jacket going on. He definitely doesn't look like any of the Jokers from the games, or even in any of the films. Like he definitely doesn't look as Joker is. Is it black? It might be like just like really ugly green, like super dark green. And then we see him Jared Leto. Jared Leto just that hair is so green, man. I think that's what's taking me back, is the hair is super green. He definitely has the face paint on. He's pointing to Harley Quinn. Harley doesn't really look like Harley in this, though. She doesn't. She doesn't have the wacky hair as much or anything like that. But the details have come, though, and said that basically they do have a little spat, and somebody comes to try to help Harley, and then Joker kicks his ass, and then Joker takes the car that they're fighting over, or what, I don't know, something like that. At one point, he does kind of hit her in the face. You got to realize that Joker and Harley Quinn have it's a one-sided relationship. Honestly, it's a very dysfunctional. Of course, it's gonna be a dysfunctional relationship. Honestly, it's just seems at times that Joker is definitely just using Harley. Harley is in love with the Joker. It's that. It's always been that. Harley is madly in love with Joker. Or if you could think about it, Joker is madly in or obsessed with Batman. It's like that. It's always been like that. The only times I've seen it really where it's kind of you see Joker maybe like actually care for Harley is maybe a little bit in the Batman animated series, or I think they do show a little bit moments here and there in the comics as well. But it's really just been that. It's really been just Harley just absolutely madly in love, do anything for the Joker, and Joker taking advantage of her to get to Batman. Honestly, to do whatever he needs her to do to get Batman, to just destroy him mentally, blah blah blah, anything to be the pretty much the bait, or not the bait, but basically the trigger, honestly. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad just because of this dynamic of this relationship, because I do, as fucked up as it is, I do love Harley Quinn and Joker together. They're just they have great chemistry. If you ever, Batman the Animated Series just showcased that, how funny and just crazy they are. And then, you have the comics. I haven't really read the comics. And then you had other incarnations of Batman series, like that one where Joker looks like he's just super. I think they went for the Heath Ledger kind of deal going on there in the cartoon series. But their relationship has always been such a crazy ride, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see it on the big screen. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait for basically the acting chops to see how they do Harley and how they do Joker, because this is definitely we've never seen Harley done before on the big screen. Hearing that maybe Margaret's not going to do the voice because she said that, honestly, I'm not going to force myself to do the voice if I'm just going to do what I feel is right. So most likely we're not going to get the voice, which I'm a little disappointed, because Harley Quinn has been known for that voice that she has. And Joker, it's just, we've seen Joker so many times. What is going to be brought to the table that's new and fresh? It's already looking new and fresh, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, the Suicide Squad. I do like David Ayer. I think he's a great director. The only thing I had an issue with was one time was in Fury because of the special effects, but honestly, I think he does a great job. I think I still like Fury a lot. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Of course, Deadshot's going to be involved with this relationship as well. We know Deadshot has a romantic link to Harley, and of course that's Will Smith. I'm pretty sure Will Smith is going to get a lot of scenery to chew up. So overall, though, the impressions, the pictures. There was a Killer Croc picture out there too that he looked pretty beast. Suicide Squad, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. Honestly, I think it is going to be good. It looks. There was a few problems I had with Joker's look and stuff. I don't know it doesn't look like he has the tattoos going on. But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a good film. But we'll see. There is some issues I had with the picture, especially with the El Diablo or whatever his name is, and Enchantress was a little weird. But I think it will be a good film. I think DC, Marvel has been showing little cracks in its shield, so DC could take advantage of that. I do still think Marvel's doing a way better job of handling all their properties and stuff, but Batman v Superman nails critics and audiences alike. I think they're gonna kill it. I think they're on the right path. So, thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. Please like. Let me know your guys' thoughts. This was basically a DC edition of Rise and Shine movie news. But Mad Max, I think we all agree we want more Mad Max films, at least 2 more in my book. George Miller, if he's on board, I would love it. But if he's not, it's fine. I think somebody who comes in will still maintain the stunt work and the practical effects. So great stuff. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe, please like, and have a great day.